what we are practicing in Islam in Nigeria is wrong. I fight jihad. I fight the Christians. I fight the unbelievers in Nigeria. Whatsoever my leaders tell me, the prominent people tell us to do, we used to do it. I fight. I destroy so many properties. I destroy so many people's property.
That's to the Igbos and the Biafrans.
So far, so good. What the Caliphate, I mean the political giants in the Fulani kingdom, what they are doing today is what they're supposed to have done since. What they are saying today is what they're supposed to have said since. What they are acting today is what they're supposed to have acted since before now. They are the one that caused what is happening in Nigeria. They are the one that brought to the anger of Mazen Namdekano and the Biafrans. What the way is going now. All the steps they are taking now is the step that they should have taken before. See, it's not bad if they have actually realized that they are the one at fault, if they actually realize that they have messed it up. But as it is now, and at the way it stands, I don't think that they can rewrite the handwriting on the wall. Begging Mazen Namdekano for forgiveness, pleading for the Biafrans to forgive them, telling their people to stop anything, killing and laying hand in any citizen of this country, much especially the Igbos, is a good thing because they are the one that prompted the anger of the Igbos. The BLA and Co, the Biafrans' anger, they are the one that draw it upon themselves. They are the one that brought it upon Nigeria. They are the one that make even Mazen Namdekano, as he stands now, including the IPOB, saying that no retreat, no surrender, that they are not going to go back or withdraw what they are pursuing. Is it now that they wake up? This is something that they should have done many years ago to make peace with Mazen Namdekano. Plead with the IPOB instead of tagging them terrorists, instead of accusing them, instead of marginalizing them, instead of condemning them, instead of giving them a name that God did not give them. Neither did they give it to themselves. So what the Fulanis are doing, the Fulani giant today, the Fulani Caliphate today, is coming out with is good. I will not say it's bad. It's good, but the issue is they are doing the right thing at the wrong time. Because currently now, the news and the issue has gone beyond what we can think of to sort out or to solve, or the word they call forgiveness. Because the pains which they cause the Biafrans, Nigeria as a whole have caused Biafrans, is it's unbearable. To bear it now, we have to go first and put our head down and think and have a cool head before you think of forgiveness.
Are you saying it's too late?
It's too late. That is the point. That is what they're supposed to have done. Now, thank God they have come out now to begin to stop their people from killing. Especially laying hand in Igbos. Remember there was after the killing of 16, this thing that they decided to fight the Igbos in Europe. They decided to face the Igbos. They are now, that is, if you listen, you will hear the man saying that they should stop the killing, they should stop laying, they should stop, that they are what? Brothers. It is now that they now realize that they know that we are brothers. That they should be, that Igbos should be treated as brothers in Nigeria. The Igbos should be treated as one, as equal in Nigeria, not to be treated as outcasts. It is not the giants, the Fulani giants, the Caliphate, those strong politicians are now realizing themselves. But it's in fact, my beloved brother must be honest with us. It is no longer going to work.
But do you not think that at least them, knowing that they were wrong since all this while and coming out to fully apologize, do you not think it's good that the Igbos accept the apology?
That is what I said earlier on. The forgiveness cannot come now because our brain is still the hot. Forgiveness can come later when our brain rests and relax. That's when we think of forgiveness. They did not see it coming, but we saw it coming. You see why they were ranting, they were bragging, they were busy doing all sorts of things, thinking that they can overpower everybody, they are untouchable, they are unstoppable, nothing will happen, that they can do anything in Nigeria and still go free. But this time around, they have come to realize it, that they have made the huge mistake, the worst ever mistake of their life, that cannot be repaired or fixed now. I don't know tomorrow because I am not God. But as of today that I am still standing, still alive, still breathing the air, nothing like forgiveness. The mistake can never be corrected. It is a done deal. So the mistake can be, amended tomorrow because I don't know tomorrow. The forgiveness can come up tomorrow for I don't know tomorrow. But as of today, as at this moment that I am speaking now, they should throw it to the gutter, because they have caused so many damages in the memory of every Biafrans. Yes, in the memory of every Biafrans. So it is good that they should do their homework very, very well. But I don't see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu surrendering or welcoming. See, let me tell you, do you know that even Bola Ahmed Tinubu asked Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, of which if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu accepts, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not look back than to pick Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a running mate in this coming 2027. And many people didn't know this. Are you hearing me? People didn't know this. Maybe it was as a result of that that made this Fulani Caliphate to groom themselves, seeking for the reconciliation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the reconciliation of the IPOB, the Igbos, and the reconciliation with the men on the ground. Even finding a way, if they can find their way. You see, no wonder they have refused to send a delegate, a representative in Finnish government regard to the current situation of Simon Ekpan issues case. You know, they have not sent any recently now. Nobody is there again to represent Nigeria. Not to talk more of defending Nigeria. I don't know if that is the reason why, because of this step they are taking now. Do you understand me? So far, so good. I will ask them and I will urge them to do what? To halt from where they have, reached. They should hold it there. They should hold it there because it is no longer funny. I know it is so painful and it's not easy, but they should hold it there. And I know and I believe that the step which they take is good. It's a good step, but they took it at the wrong time. At the wrong time, yes.
But what do you think that because Buhari is dead, that's why they now took it upon themselves
to
make amendment because
so far so good. I won't take it away from that. You are asking you are making a point in your question because is it not Ganduje or Galadima? Yeah, Galadima. Yeah, Uba Galadima said, Buhari wasn't a politician. You remember?
Yeah.
He was a military man. The late Buhari, both crone and original. Both of them are not politicians. But they were brought into power for a reason, according to Galadima. He said that they brought Buhari into politics as a result of what was happening, to be precise, in Kwara State. As a result of the OPC. You understand? The OPC forming, fighting, killing them, fighting them in Kwara State, trying to regain their territory in Kwara State, to regain their state back. It was as a result of that that made them to brought what is it called? The late Muhammadu Buhari into politics, which made him to become the president, so that he can as well fight and stand to fight for them and defend them, especially in that Kwara State. Galadima said this. Do you understand? So, if you see the step they are taking now, you are not far-fetched from the truth. That it was as a result of the death of Buhari now that makes them to see that, who is next that can stand for us? Maybe they are looking at it that there is nobody again They are not seeing any strong man from the face and the faith of the Fulanis that can stand in Nigeria to fight the Yorubas and to fight the Igbos, to be able to speak and to stand for the Fulanis. You see why they now organize themselves, arrange themselves, trying to reshuffle their mistakes. If it will be possible, which is not going to be possible, it has become too late. That is why I use the word that they make a move at the wrong time. They took a right decision at the wrong time. Yes, the death of Buhari is a huge blow in the face of the Caliphate of the Fulanis in the diaspora, especially in Nigeria. Yes, it's a huge blow, and that is why many of them is trying to make amends.
But Buhari said he wanted to, Buhari was brought in also to Islamize or not to, or make sure that the Fulani agenda is not killed.
That is still the same thing. Yes, that was the main point, so that they can defend themselves in Nigeria, because they have ideology, they have a vision, and that vision is to Islamize Nigeria. At the same time, to Fulanize Nigeria, because there is a difference between Islamizing Nigeria and Fulanizing Nigeria. Because in the core north, there are already Islamic side of Nigeria, which everybody know. But in the same core north now, where they themselves, they are all Muslim. They have finally Fulanized them. To the extent that today, as we speak, they don't have outside governor. All they have in the north, they are all Fulani governors. You see why I put it that way? We have Fulani, we have Islamization of Nigeria at the same time to Fulanize Nigeria.
Asserting Igbo tears down one Nigeria, saying he will not sit, watch, idle, while South Africa is crowned the overall traditional ruler in Nigeria, saying that these are people who are not Nigerians and migrated from the Peter Island. Why would the government decide to make him overall traditional ruler in Nigeria?
See, my point is this. Out of these two characters, Sardauna and the Asserting Igbo, one, let me just profile Asserting Igbo. Who the hell is Asserting Igbo? Emeka Ediabale, the kind of fox that only moves in the night. That is the interpretation in Igbo language. Ediabale is a fox that is always moved at night. That is Emeka Ediabale. Ediohia is an abusive language in Igbo language. Asserting Igbo is Ediohia. Ediohia who does not understand whom he is, where he comes from. So to, advocate on this kind of issue, I don't see him being relevant, or his entire Igbo kinsmen concurring to what he's saying, with me inclusive. Because Asserting Igbo has lost his senses of Igbo nationality for how many years ago? Due to what? Absence of wisdom, absence of self-discovery, absence of self-determination, realization, and at least accomplishment. Do you know who he is? He is not belonged to the top. He is not belong to the ground. Do you know how Igbo connotes what I just said now? The connotation in Igbo language, meaning Asserting Igbo is a bat, B-A-T. Bat flies, yet is not among the avians. The avians are any creature that has feeder and it flies. Bat does not has feeders. Bat has hairs. I don't understand. And bat is supposed to be laying eggs, but bat gives birth like mammalians. Mammalians or mammals actually give birth. Avians that fly in the air actually lay eggs. You see, where Asserting Igbo's at least, pedigree, integrity, crashed into what? Destruction. Asserting Igbo is not somebody, Asserting Igbo is not somebody that should come out and say something. An Igbo man like me, less tense. Asserting Igbo is not somebody that can come and make a public statement, and an Anambra man pays attention. No, we are not like that. You see him? Asserting Igbo is a fulefu, only Iberibe, Anumpoma, a man that is from Igbo nationality. Still, he rejects Igbos. Welding gun on the camera at the Igbos, and now he's coming up with this kind of, let me say, advice or instruction. Listen, Asserting Igbo is not worth it. Asserting Igbo is not worth to be an Igbo man. Apologization or apologetically as he spoke in front of camera, it is not enough. He is needed to go to Arochukwu. No, not Arochukwu. Asserting is needed to go, travel as far as Ndri, from Ndri to Aglori. He should just go to meet Igbo Idigo in Aglori and confess and apologize to the Holy Ghost.
Why are you against him? On this, is it all right?
No. Listen, I said it's two people, characters here. I'm trying to profile the character in Asserting Igbo to the Igbos in diaspora, to the whole world, before I profile Sadano Sokoto. Listen and listen good. To the ears of people like us, Asserting Igbo is neither right nor wrong. Meaning he is right and he is wrong, because his Igbo nationality has been dented, dragged on the mud. We don't regard him anymore. Asserting Igbo is an Igbo outcast, fugitive and an exiled Igbo man. He is not supposed to speak in the gathering of Igbo clans. Asserting Igbo, Iberibe again, Onye Fulef. Why are you telling us this? We know the right thing, we know the Igbo culture and traditionalities. There are rules and guidelines in our Igbo society today. In the gathering of Igbo clan, we know who is who. We know who are the Nzes. We know the Eze cabinets. We know people that are qualified to sit around the Eze in his Obi. So Asserting Igbo is not worth it. I'm not trying to say that the grand monarch of Nigeria should be slaves, strangers, wanderers, sanguinary, bloody, criminal nomads that migrated from Futajelo Island, Sabana of Sokoto, who has just opened his mouth and start talking nonsense about grand monarchy in Nigeria. We don't care whom the hell he thinks he is. The grand traditional rulers in Nigeria, while gathering, number one, is from southeastern Nigeria. The tribe that has settled along the lower part of Niger, the whole community from Idoma, Lesten, Idoma, Igala, down to Igbo, to where Efiki Bibio, Urobodem, Bini Axis, down to Niger Delta. These are the people that should speak first. Then you think about the people of southwestern Nigeria. Only Badan of Ibadan, and so on and so forth. These are how the traditional rulers should be classified. The Sadano Sokoto is a man that is mad and bent on respecting Arabic and Islamic ideology. He is not a sane human being. He is someone that has been intoxicated because of the kind of respect the Hausas, the tribes around the whole northern Nigeria have been given or bestowed to him. So what I'm saying is that he is not supposed to be the grand monarch of the whole entire northern region. He is a visitor.
He's a visitor.
Exiled from Futajelo Island, Mali, and so on and so forth.
Was compared to by certain president.
Listening good. Anybody that has done that is a fulefu. Iberibe. No southern president, no southern governor has ever conferred it on him. Any southern president that has done that is a fulefu. Iberibe. That person has lost his senses. He's doing it for political purpose, to win election or to win favor. I'm telling you now. How could you tell me that Sadon was going to persist in the Gulf of Glory or Ato of Igala, the paramount grand monarch in Nigeria, whom Queen Elizabeth and her husband bowed down before? far, far many centuries ago. Who the hell is he that is going to place this kind of subjugation, slavery, on Igbos? We don't care. Igbo tribe still remain the oldest tribe race on the continent of Africa. I don't care who is shooting gun or who is running mad as a result of my own remarks and statement. Igbo is the oldest tribe in Africa, and we know who we are and where we come from. We were there before Jesus Christ, our Lord. We settled there before CBC now. Jesus Christ was born 225 years ago. That was when he died. He died 33 AD. He was born 0 BC. Yes, I'm quoting it. And they don't expect me to tell you that the grand monarch or king in Nigeria is a man that migrated from Timbuktu to Mali. It is wrong. Yeah, Fulani Bandigo, they are from Mali now. Mali is where oldest mosque in Africa was built. And what is sending the Fulanis craze, madness, is that they are from there. So they should go back to where they come from and become their grand monarch and kings. I don't see Sadwanas preceding Oni as young as Oni is, Oni of Ife, a young professor. I don't see Sadwanas preceding him. He's not preceding Olu Ibadan of Ibadan, let alone axis of Aguleri. If you want to know who Ezedigo Aguleri is, go to Oni Palace and ask him. He will lecture you on that. We are the oldest on the continent of Africa.
You are the oldest on the
I mean Igbo man, Igbo tribe, Igbo race. Ezedigo Idigo of Aguleri is the oldest on the continent of Africa. We are not hiding it. If you want to know the truth, we will visit him. We will give you the book of Torah. You will see many languages as it was encoded according to Jewish tradition. We are the Jews, and the Jews rule the world.
And the Jews
rule. Yes, now we. Yes.